Hi everybody, it's me, Nathan, from SeaboldIllustration.com and NathanDawesDaily.tumblr.com and this YouTube channel. Today I wanted to share a problem I have with this sketch, a little thing I'm calling Deathbat, because he's so cute. This was done in my tiny sketchbook, which is it literally is a tiny sketchbook. It's the size of a large credit card, so it's pretty small. I'd gone in with a brush pen over the pencils, and it took a long time to get all this detail with a little fur, and I'm sure you can imagine. And I just got really precious about it when it came time to color it. I was concerned. I've been doing a lot of marker stuff lately, and I'm not great with the markers yet, and they tend to bleed a little bit also. So I was worried I was going to lose all this detail. And it looked really good in black and white too. And I wasn't sure what colors to use. I had all these problems. Sometimes this happens. I get precious about my work, and it's a problem because the way you get better is to progress, and you progress by doing more stuff. By doing something different, by trying to correct mistakes you made last time, by making more things. Practice. It's the only way to get better. And this was keeping me from doing more stuff because I was worrying about how to finish this. So as you can see, big problem. So what I came up with as a solution was kind of a hybrid workflow, which a lot of people have used, and this is how you color comic books as well. Excuse me. I scanned it in, made the ink layer into a multiply layer so I could get underneath it with the colors, and then just went crazy with it in Manga Studio here. The paint engine in Manga Studio, I've mentioned it before, this is Manga Studio 5, not the EX, but the regular 5. It's really good for coloring. You get lots of smudging, lots of blending colors. The options are great now. I'm using some of the brushes from the Ray Frienden set. Check his stuff out. Ray Frienden blog, there'll be a link down in the comments. Great stuff. He's got wonderful brushes. He's got nice simulated pencil brushes. He's got a new set of oil brushes that are incredible. So what digital gives me here is the option to record this and show you as well, since recording physically is a little difficult. But not only that, but I get all the options I could ever want with coloring it. I can color it this way with cool colors on a warm background, as you'll see. I can color it psychedelic colors. I could make it all tones of gray. I can do anything I want with it. And the original inks are untouched. So that helps me get past my bad habit of being precious about my artwork. A little too precious anyway, because I can sleep better at night knowing that there's a copy of the black and white that's in good condition and I didn't screw it up. This was actually one of the entries for my 30 characters in 30 days challenge this year over at 30characters.com. It's a great contest. You create a new character every day for the month of November. November seems to be the month for challenges for some reason. You got the novel writing challenge, there's a game challenge, there's a comic challenge. It's crazy for November. I'll put some links down in the comments for that as well. It just seems like coming off Inktober, I was a little stressed out about drawing, and I wanted to use some more color, which I'm not great at anyway. Another reason I was precious about this thing, my color sense is not super, as you can probably tell. But like I said, digital gives you infinite options. And where you might think that would be a problem for someone who's precious about it, never being satisfied with it, it actually is a good thing, because once you finish any version of this, you're going to feel good about having finished something, and then you can go on and do something else, which is the whole point. I mean, unless you're doing something for a commission for someone, or for freelance, or for a job, it's only done when you say so. And if you can't bring yourself to say it's done, that's a big problem. I mean, I've heard of painters spending years on a painting because they can't finalize it in their mind, and I know I would get stuck in that. If I was doing anything major, I'm certain I would feel like I have to keep hammering away at it until it's perfect. And there's no such thing as perfect. I mean, there is perfect for the use it's for, maybe. There's perfect for the moment it's in, possibly. But finished beats perfect every time. And with this technique, I can end up with several finished versions, colored and toned any way I want. Digital really is a huge boon to artists, and I don't know, quite frankly, what I would do without it. I'm trying to do a lot more traditional stuff lately because I'd like to have something to sell and to show, and because it's fun, and I don't need to have internet access to share it with people, which is useful. But digital is still more convenient and more efficient for everything I do. And so I can share it with you in videos like this. This one's, I think it's running at about 6 times normal speed. I know these speed paints aren't terribly helpful as far as tutorials go, but I just wanted to kind of share this idea with you today about a way to get over being so precious about your artwork, and how to actually just get some stuff done and be able to move on to the next thing. The thing to do, I think, if you have a serious problem with that, is to make another version of the same thing. Treat it like a sketch, treat it like a prelim, and do another version. Like if I was totally obsessed with this bat guy, which I mean is pretty cool, I would do another sketch, another pose, a different setting, do anatomy layouts, draw him from every angle, do all that stuff, and then do some big scale paintings or something like that. It's important not to get hung up on any one individual piece of work, because as much time as you might put into it, it's still just one piece of work, and you're not going to get a following with one piece of work unless it's amazing. And even if you do, they're going to expect the next piece of work you do to be amazing also. And if you're still obsessing about this, or if it takes you 6 months to make an amazing piece, it's going to be hard to get fans, because the attention spans these days, especially with the internet, short, very short. So being prolific is better, I think. And not to say mediocrity is the goal here. Just put out a lot of stuff, make a lot of things, and the things you make will get better. That's sort of the gist of this whole thing. Hopefully it's helpful to you, or maybe you just enjoy the pretty colors showing up on the screen. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them downstairs here in the YouTube section, or you can email me to either of my sites. Thanks very much for listening, and you guys keep making stuff.